How to find the cheapest flights in any country with these 4 tips. Air travel has become increasingly expensive and complicated with all the hidden fees and sudden price spikes, but don't worry, there is still a way to get around the high costs of airfare. In this video, we'll go over some of the best kept secrets for finding cheap flights anywhere in the world, so you can enjoy your trips without worrying about emptying your wallet. Introduction to finding cheap flights. Finding cheap flights can be a challenge, but there are a few tips and tricks that can help you save money on your next trip. The first step is to be flexible with your travel dates. If you're willing to fly on different days or times, you'll have a better chance of finding a cheaper flight. Another tip is to search for flights from multiple airports. You may find that flying into a nearby airport is cheaper than flying into the main airport in your destination. And finally, don't forget to check out budget airlines. These airlines often offer cheaper flights than the major carriers, so they're worth considering if you're looking to save money on your travel. Tip number 1. Research different airlines. If you want to find the cheapest flights, you need to do your research. Look at different airlines and see what they have to offer. You may be surprised at the differences in prices. Some airlines are cheaper than others. It all depends on the routes they fly and the type of service they provide. For example, budget airlines typically have lower prices but fewer amenities. Take the time to compare different airlines and their fares. It could save you a lot of money in the long run. Tip number 2. Look for deals. If you're looking for the cheapest flights, it pays to be flexible with your travel dates and times. The best time to find cheap flights is usually midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, when airlines are trying to fill up their seats. You can also often find good deals by flying into secondary airports. These are usually less busy than the major airports, so airlines offer cheaper flights to try and encourage people to fly with them. Another way to find cheap flights is to search for error fares. These are mistakes that airlines sometimes make when pricing their flights, and if you spot one, you can often snag a very good deal. However, error fares don't last long, so you have to be quick. Tip number 3. Sign up for flight alerts. If you want to be sure you're getting the best deal on flights, sign up for flight alerts. This way, you'll be notified anytime a flight that meets your criteria is scheduled or has a price change. You can usually find flight alert services through an online search, or by signing up for an email list from a travel website or blog. When you sign up for flight alerts, be sure to specify your preferred airports, travel dates, and other relevant details. This will help ensure that you only receive notifications about flights that are of interest to you. Once you've signed up, keep an eye on your inbox, or wherever the alerts are being sent, and act fast when you see a great deal. Flight prices can change quickly, so it's important to book as soon as you see a fare that works for you. Tip number 4. Book in advance. If you want to find the cheapest flights, it's best to book in advance. This way, you can compare prices and find the best deals. You can also avoid last-minute charges by booking early. Finding the cheapest flights in any country doesn't have to be a daunting task. With these 4 tips, you can easily find the best deals on flights no matter where you're headed. From comparing prices between different airlines to utilizing reward points and taking advantage of online travel agencies, there are plenty of ways you can save money on your next trip. So don't wait until it's too late. Start researching now and make sure that your next vacation won't break the bank.